Hey YouTubers, it's Fly Rodder Sean, back on the water with another informative video. Hopefully you enjoyed the last couple that I made. Today I'm at a undisclosed location because a bunch of my fishing buddies have been getting on my case about giving away secret spots. So I'm not going to tell you where this is, just that it rhymes with Feast Ranch Boating. So there you go. I don't really have any secret spots, to be honest with you. The way I find a good spot is if it's crowded or the fishing's no good, I keep on walking. And I'll walk a few miles if I have to. And that's how I find spots. That's my secret. So today, before I start talking about fishing, I want to catch you up on the latest news. Okay, some bugs are flying around, that's good. It's a warm day, 53 degrees, might even get warmer. I'm not feeling great today. I think I might be catching the flu or something. My grandkids are coming over every day with some new disease. So I'm coughing up a lung, feeling a little lightheaded. So if I say anything too crazy, it just means my fever is spiking. My wife said to me, "How can you go fishing if you think you're catching the flu?" And I said, well, the flu's a sickness that I might catch once in a while. Fishing's a sickness that I have all the time. Today I'm going to be using a 9'5" weight, mostly nymphing, maybe some micro streamer fishing. And I want to talk a little bit today about the dry dropper. Let me go and fetch my rod that I had standing up for the tree for my artful opening. Hope you liked it. Hopefully it's not stuck on anything. So a lot of people, including myself, like to fish the dry dropper, but the problem with the dry dropper is that once you tie on the dropper, you're pretty much stuck with that depth. So if the water gets deeper or shallower, you'd have to keep cutting it off and retying. It's a real annoying pain. So today I am going to be using a dry dropper with probably 2 droppers, but I came up with an invention that I'm going to share with you. If this thing could stop shaking, hopefully I can get close enough. And what I did was I took one of those airlock strike indicators and I cut it down enough so that I could glue on a hook and then tie on some feathers and plastic and so on. But the great thing is it has the airlock head and I can slide it up and down and change the depth at will. I have another one that looks like a stimulator I completely got rid of the foam, and I'll show you that one at another time. Anyway, you're welcome. So today I'm at the bathtub pool and the water's looking pretty low. Not really sure why that is. Okay, here's a view of what I'm looking at. All right, and this can be treacherous. You know, when I started fly fishing, nobody told me that it was an extreme sport, because these rocks, I've been down here when there's snow or it's raining, and walking along these rocks, you really can be taking your life in your hands. But sometimes the fishing is worth it. And you can see over there to the bridge. So it seems like every big pool is called a bathtub pool for some reason. You'd think they'd come up with a more interesting name like jacuzzi pool or something else. So when I look at this water, I have to think, well, how am I going to start? And a lot of guys might throw all the way across the shoreline, but I'm going to start real close, just sort of gliding along these rocks here along the shoreline. There may be some fish gathered up in there. You're not allowed to fish above a certain point, so I have to watch out for that. And then I'm going to try and work my way down towards the water. If you saw my last video, on the other side of that bridge is kind of where I was continuing. So we're going to see what happens. I'm going to use my newly invented dry dropper, and I'm using a micro streamer. There it is. There's my micro streamer, and there's my dry dropper again. Where is it? There's my dry dropper invention. okay, using an airlock as I said. And then I have a Rainbow Warrior somewhere on here. There's a very small Rainbow Warrior. Don't know if you can see that I'm going to use to try and catch anything that's resistant of something too big. So I'm not going to show myself fishing because, to be honest with you, myself, I'm kind of bored with grip and grin videos, people just smiling and holding their fish. I'm not that photogenic, and usually I'm not catching fish that I want to take out of the water. I barely put them in the net, pop the hook out and release them. I don't take pictures of my fish. I got enough pictures of my fish to last me a lifetime. I don't want to be like King Tut, having to decide what I'm going to take into my tomb with me when I'm buried. So you're not going to see me fishing, just talking about what I do. And since I don't have a pause, for some reason iPhone, hello, Apple, make a pause button on your iPhones. I can't pause this video. And I'm not going to go for a long walk today because, as I said, I might have the flu or I might have RSV, which my grandkids also had. I had pink eye a few days, thinking of changing my name to Job. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Fly Rodder Sean. Go to the Long Island Fly Rodders YouTube channel. Click on like or subscribe if you want. Either way, check out the Long Island Fly Rodders.org if you want to become a fly rodder and meet other people who are into what you're into. Ciao.